to address is how much your head, your eyes, and your right shoulder are staying down through impact. If we look at the present video, as you come into the ball, you get linked up pretty good. But as you go through, it's almost like your arms are going and your head and your eyes and your right shoulder are staying down. What we like to get the sense of again is once you get linked up and you're moving into impact in that link delivery, is you want to feel like everything goes together to your full extension a little bit more, and then your head and your shoulder come up a lot sooner up to that finish. You're doing a good job of getting up to the finish better than you used to, and in a much more side-on manner, and that's a good thing. However, we'd still like to see it happen a little bit sooner, through impact, into the extension, and then up to your finish. So once again, you're into your left side, you've got that ground force, your arms are linked up, you're moving into impact. As you continue to move through the ball, and you go to reach that extension, I'd like to see that shoulder and the head come up at that point. You can work this into a training swing again. Everything that we improve, we can add it into the training swing, and the training swing, as it gets better and better, we're going to see it show up in our golf swing. So once again, as we're moving through that full extension, you're going to come up a little bit more. That's going to allow everything to go around together, and then you can go ahead and follow through fully up to your finish. Okay, now the last thing I want to talk about before we get to some drills is what your left arm is doing after you hit the full extension. So if we look at your swing, once you hit the full extension, things are looking pretty good now. You are center linked, you're extending more downward, even though your head and your shoulder are down a little bit. Everything else looks pretty good. You're up on your left side. I really like that. As you continue to go in your follow through, it looks like you're trying to keep your left arm straight, and the club keeps going because you're keeping that left arm straight, and the momentum of the club is going to keep it going around. And that's one reason why we see some of this flipping action in your swing as you go back. And as you follow through, we see it looks jammed up over here. What I like to see is you get that left arm retracting a little bit more actually. So you go into your extension, as you go around, let that left arm come around. Let it feel like it's almost retracting around your side. Just like side-on golfers make a right arm to the side move during the takeaway, during the follow-through, you're going to have a left arm go to your side move in the follow-through. And the more you hold that left arm out in front of you, we're going to see some of that flipping and that breaking down going on. A lot of people say, well, what does it matter? It's after the ball's gone. Well, the reality is because your subconscious mind knows that's going to happen, other things are happening down at the bottom to work with it. And if you get that arm retracting a little more, you're going to see that club face is going to go ahead and exit a lot more square. If we watch the club face as it exits this time, I'm going to go ahead and keep that left arm straight now as it exits. And we're going to see where that club went. It really flipped over. This time I'm going to retract that elbow and let's see what that club face does. So you can see that club face is facing more back towards you. It's much more square right now. So retracting that elbow, as we go back, we go into that full extension and retract that elbow, it really helps you keep that club face square longer. All right? So that's one of the things I'd like you to work into your training swing, and you can actually even work it into some drills. Get set up with some impact fix, type motions, and get the feeling of retracting that elbow instead of trying to keep that left arm real straight. You'll notice that both arms hit straight. When the left elbow starts to retract, the right arm is still straight for a while. And then only late in the follow through will that right arm bend. So it's okay for that left arm to bend sooner. If you think of just sort of symmetry in the swing, when the right arm goes to the right side, the right arm is bent and the left arm is straight. When the right arm goes straight and the left elbow goes to the left side, the left arm is going to be bent. So it's okay to let that left arm bend a little bit sooner in the follow through. Some people may call it a chicken wing. Well, so be it. If you can keep the right arm straight as that left arm is retracting back to the left side in the follow through, then that's going to be correct for you.